Welcome back to my channel, Matty Language, and we're going to discuss accounting for business combinations, part 3, non-controlling interests. So, problem solving na to, wala tong theories. On January 1, 2001, ABC acquired 80% of the voting shares of XYZ Incorporated. On this date, XYZ's identifiable assets and liabilities have fair values of 1.2 M and 400,000 pesos respectively. Ang gagawin natin muna is alamin mo muna kung sino yung acquirer. Acquirer natin sa ABC. Ito yung acquirer natin. Okay? Yung ginawa niya, XYZ, meron siyang asset na identifiable. Okay? 1.2 M at liabilities na 400,000. So, case 1 dito, non-controlling interest measured at fair value. ABC co elects the option to measure non-controlling interest at fair value. The independent consultant engaged by ABC Company determined that the fair value of the 20% non-controlling interest in XYZ Inc. is 155,000. So ito yung hindi part ng ABC. Yung binili niya lang ay 80%. Okay? ABC Company paid 1 million pesos for the 80% interest in XYZ. How much is the goodwill? So ito yung formula na gagamitin natin. Mapapansin mo, sa formula natin, ina-add pa rin natin yung non-considering interest in the acquiree, which is itong 20% na to. Ito yun, yung 155,000. I-add pa rin natin siya para makuha yung total. Okay? Tapos, ang tawag dito, so, lagay na natin, consideration transferred is, consolidation transferred is, tawag dito, 1 million pesos. Ito yun, yung 1 million. Sulat ko lang. Alright, so, by the way, bakit nga ba natin kailangan pang i-add yung NCI? Okay, the reason is, ina-add natin yung NCI para ma-reflect yung total value of the subsidiary as a single entity. Kasi di ba may parent at merong subsidiary. Si ABC yung parent at si XYZ yung subsidiary. Okay? So, pag yung parent company na si ABC, tinikontrol yung subsidiary kasi may rules dun sa I think IFRS 3 yun, you need to look it as the entire one, as one unit. Okay? So another one, para ma-reach natin yung 100%. So the parent's payment only covers their specific percentage. Yung 80% na to, for 1 million lang yun, di ba? We need the 100% of the subsidiaries assets. Kaya natin i-add tong 155,000, yung 20% para 100% siya, 20 plus 80%, di ba? Okay? Kasi pag nag-consolidated balance ka, yung consolidated financial statement, kailangan mapakita mo yung 100% of the subsidiaries total assets or yeah, or yung equity. Okay? So, kailangan natin siyang i-add. Lagyan natin dito yung non-considering interest in the acquired, which is 155,000. Previously held equity interest in the acquired. Next problem solving pa to, kaya wala pa to. Total niyan, add mo lang. At yung fair value of the net identifiable assets, that will be, ano may nakalagay dito? 1.2 M to minus 400,000. Kasi net identifiable assets. So, pagbabanggay mo yung liabilities pati assets. So, 800,000 na lang to. Ito, magma-minus ka dito. Okay? So, yung goodwill natin dyan, yan, minus mo lang. Yan. Iyan ko lang to ha. Sorry. 355,000. Okay? So, yung goodwill natin, that's a positive amount. Goodwill siya. Pag negative yung lumabas dito, that will be gain on bargain purchase. Okay? So, ganun lang siya. Alam na natin, ito, nagamit na natin tong part na to, non-considering interest in the acquiree. Let's have another, sorry, journal entry pala natin. Papakita ko sa inyo yung journal entry. So, pag ABC separate books of accounts, di ba may parent and ano tayo dito? May parent and subsidiary. Lagi ko muna yung sa ABC's separate books of accounts. Ang gatating dito, kati maging itsura niya. Mhm. Investment in subsidiary mo. Mm. That will be 1 million. Ito yung in-invest mo, di ba? Yung ABC, nagbayad siya eh. So, syempre, mag-credit ka ng 1 million dito na cash. Hmm. Okay? Paano naman kapag in-include natin siya sa consolidated na? So, this one is to XYZ to include XYZ, XYZ and ABC's consolidated financial statements. Okay. Pag ganyan, ililagay mo yung date 10 muna. Tapos yung dito, identifiable assets. So, sa acquired. Yung identifiable assets acquired mo, ito yun, yung 1.2M. Asset mo yun. Siyempre, i-debit mo yan. Normal account ng asset ay debit. Next one, uh, goodwill natin, nakuha goodwill ay 355,000. At yung dito, liabilities assume, which is yung 400,000. Ito yun. Credit mo yan. Mm. Next is investment in subsidiary. Explain ko sa inyo mamaya bakit ganito. Lalagay ko muna lahat ng mga sa journal entries. At yung NCI, non-controlling interest natin, and XYZ Incorporated. That is 155,000. Ito yun yung NCI. Okay? Alright. Sir, bakit ganun? Sa ABC, separate books of accounts, ang tawag dito, nag-debit tayo ng investments in subsidiary. Tapos, bigla mo siyang i-credit dito sa consolidated financial statements. Ito yun, no? Ipupula ko, Ito. Tapos ito. Nag-debit ka dito sa ABC, separate books of accounts. Kaso pa nag-consolidated na ng financial statements, kinredit mo siya. 'Di ba? Ang dahilan kasi dyan, kasi yung, di ba si ABC yung parent, at si XYZ yung subsidiary. 'Di ba? Pag nilagay natin dyan siya, hindi natin tinanggal to, itong investment in the subsidiary, magdodoble siya. Magdo-double counting. 'Di ba? So, gusto ko lang naman pakita na ang XYZ, ito yung identifiable assets niya. Yung 1.2M, tapos meron siyang tawag dito, liabilities assumed na 400,000. Pag kinikredit natin yung investment account, zero natin to, zero out natin siya para hindi siya magdoble. Para mapakita lang natin na XYZ, ito lang to. O, ito lang yan. Di ba? Pati non-controlling interest. At pag nagpa-final consolidated financial statements tayo, ito pa sa mga later chapters pa ng business combination, wala kang makikitang investment in subsidiary sa consolidated. Kailangan zero out yan. Mm. Kaya tinan mo, nag-debit ka dito, nagka-credit, magbabanggayan si zero siya. Kasi ito yun eh. Papalitan niya ng goodwill, non-controlling interest, at mga identifiable assets and liabilities. Mhm. Yun lang. So pag chinek mo naman, dapat equal tong debit and credit natin. Plus mo ng 355,000. Yan. 155. 1,555. Okay. Yan. Yan. Okay. So, tama lang. Next tayo, case 2. Non-controlling interest measured at... Teka, check lang natin. Yeah, tama naman. So, non-controlling interest measured at fair value then. The ABC company elects to measure non-controlling interest at fair value. A value of 250,000 is assigned to the non-controlling interest in XYZ. So, binigay na yung NCI natin, which is good. Mas mapapadali yung pag-solve natin. At ito may formula din siya binigay. The consideration transferred is 1 million pesos. How much daw yung goodwill? Magkano yung magiging goodwill natin? Hanapin mo muna yung consideration transferred, which is 1 million. Ito, binigay naman siya. So, that will be 1 million pesos. Non-considering interest in the acquiry, binigay din. That is 250,000. Diba? Medyo madali tong problem na to. Previously held in equity interest in acquiry, wala pa siya. Total that is 1,250. Sa next video na to. Fair value of the net identifiable assets acquired. Ito din yung kanina, which is yung 1.2M minus mo ng 400,000. That is 800,000. Minus mo yan. At pagbanggay mo yan, that will be 450,000. Positive kasi goodwill eh. Ay, hindi. Goodwill kasi positive yung lumabas na amount. Okay. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Diba? Ang maganda dito, binigay na yung NCI natin. Tapos, add mo lang, tapos minus. Case 2. So, saan ko nakuha ulit yung 800,000? Dito po yan sa pattern. Pares lang naman tayo ng patterns for the three cases. 1.2M minus 400,000. Case 3 natin, NCI's proportionate share in net assets. So ABC company elects the option to measure the non-controlling interest at the non-controlling interest proportionate share. Remember, nakalagay dito, proportionate share, Alpha XYZ Incorporated net identifiable assets. ABC daw nagbayad ng 1 million for the interest acquired in XYZ Incorporated. How much is the goodwill? So, consideration natin, alam na natin that's 1 million kasi ito ay given. Okay? Non-considering interest in the acquiry, ay yun ang hahanapin natin. Mhm. So, para mahanap yan, yung NCI, tapos nakalagay dito proportionate share, need to do something. Alamin mo yung fair value of net identifiable assets muna, which is 800K. Ito yung kanina lang, oh. Yan. Alam natin na 800K yan. Ngayon, we will multiply by na non-controlling interest, which is alam natin na hindi na ang kay XYZ ba ay 20%. Ayun, 20% non-controlling interest. Mhm. Kasi proportionate share, di ba? Okay, kukunin mo yung 20% ng 800,000, that will be 160,000. Mhm. Okay? Ngayon, yung 160,000 na yan, ilalagay mo na siya dito. Alam na natin ng NCI, 160,000. Previously held equity interest in the acquiry, add mo, hindi, zero pa to. Wala pa tayo dyan. Next topic pa yan. So, add mo lang itong tatlo. Fair value of net identifiable assets acquired, minus pa tong 800,000. Okay? Ngayon, pagbanggain mo na yan, ano mo siya? Sorry, minus to. 800,000. That's 360,000. Ito yung goodwill natin. Mm. Ba? So, paano ulit hanapin yung tawag dito, yung goodwill? Gawin mo, ito yung formula na gagamitin natin. Consideration transferred, ito yung mismo binayad. Pwede siyang cash, pwedeng non-cash. But mostly cash yung binabayad. Kaya dito, 1 million to. Ayun dito, paid. Non-considering interest in acquiry, ito yung hindi, ano, nakalagay, hindi pa part ng mismong ABC. Yan. Kasi 80% yung binili niya, syempre yung natitira, yung non-controlling interest yun. A-add mo siya. Okay? Kasi kailangan to sa consolidated financial statement. Total mo yan, kasi wala pa to, for next topic pa. Kunin mo yung fair value of not identifiable assets. Paano kunin yan? Kunin mo yung fair value ng assets, tapos minus mo siya sa liabilities. Wag mo sasama yung goodwill exclude mo yung goodwill. So 800,000. Minus mo yan, ito yung lalabas. Pag positive lumabas, that is goodwill. Pag negative lumabas, that will be gain on market purchase. Okay. Tapos, dito na-explain ko na journal entry ng investment in subsidiary, debit, tapos credit. At pag consolidated financial statements, kailangan ma-zero out yung investment in subsidiary. Yun lang. And that's the end of the lesson on accounting for business combinations part 3, non-controlling interest. Ang next topic natin will be about transaction costs. Part 4 na tayo. Okay? If you have questions or in need of clarifications, please comment down. Again, this is James, your math and language instructor. I'll see you again on my next video. Transaction cost na tayo. Marami pang tayong topic sa business combination. Kasi ito yung parang tuktok na ng accountancy ng BSA, ang AFAR. At marami talagang nahihirapan dito sa AFAR. Okay? Kindly like and subscribe na rin. Malaking tulong sa akin to para makagawa pa ako ng maraming videos about math and language or specifically din sa accountancy videos. Okay? Maraming salamat po. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!